car. A mile long. They didn't serve pints. Only buckets. There was only one barmaid. Fuck. For every man. Get on there. The guards came. A mine guard. She was wearing glasses. And not this. She took me to jail. It was full of hookers. They cost a fiver. I had a tenner. It wasn't blank. Fucking love it. A hash blank. Had no leaves. I smoked them all.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's elf. A box St. Cherry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt, try not to be a cunt. Up with the reindeer, I'm sleighing up to Lapland. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, cuntity, cuntity, cunt. Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's elf. A box St. Cherry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, country, cunt.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
These Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them, and we are red-blooded, and we are not slaves, and we are not bowing down to them. I'm not bowing down. I'm at the tip of the spear. I get death threats every day. And you know what? I am honored to be who I am. I'm honored to just be an average person that stood up 15 years ago and said, I'm going to defend the Republic. I'm going to defend the family. I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. I'm going to fight against abortion. I'm going to see what happens when I really take action. And we have laid waste to the enemy. If you simply unloose yourselves and become the leaders you are, we will sweep this scum into the gutter. We will defeat the New World Order. We will crush the tyranny. Second hour, straight ahead.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay, but take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business that's in your family for 37 years and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and you change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Ho, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas. What is up, you guys? It is a crypto Christmas story brought to you by Dollar Cost Crypto and the family here at Crypto Mindset. What's up, you guys? Charlie ain't here today, but he's here somewhere in spirit. How'd you like that little cunt song? Not too shabby. The number one rule of Moon Gang is don't be a cunt. It was like bestowed upon me, sir. I came across it today and I was like, this has to be added to the repertoire. Sheesh. What's going on, you guys? Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Only one crazy enough to stream on Christmas. I was going to stream yesterday and I was chained up to the wall and dragged out to the family's house. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Shit, everything's pumping, you guys. We should cut the last part of that song. Oh my god, I should run back that cunt song one more time for fucking shits and giggles, man. I'm in Christmas spirit right now, as a matter of fact. All right, ladies, one more time.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's elf. A box angry Jerry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt. Try not to be a cunt. From this to reindeer, I'm sleighing up to Lapland. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, country, country, cunt.
Oh not to be a cunt. And welcome to the DCC stream, you guys. Like, subscribe, share, and follow. Hit the notification bell. Oh my God, man. What's up, you guys? Isn't it a nice Christmas? Everything we bought is pumping. We're making tons of money today. Oh my God, I was an asshole last Christmas Eve. Now I look like a hero. Isn't it true, man? Last year, Bitcoin was at all-time lows. Everyone said you suck. Now everyone's trying to suck us off because we actually bought some coins. I'm a little drunk on Henny. Bet more money on the table. But what is going on, you guys? I got 166 away from you guys, 166 of you guys to get away from the family, which, let's be for real, half our family is a little bit, you know? I'm not going to say who, but we know which half. Dude, I mean, everything's up, you guys. We got Solana raging. We bought Solana under $20. We bought Phantom under 20 cents. We bought AVAX under $10. We bought Bitcoin under 16 grand. We bought Ethereum at $800. We bought Hex at like, what was it? I mean, shit. I think it was 60% of a penny. Bought eHex at 22% of a penny. We bought the Hex lows 3 times technically. eHex, PHex, and on the original Hex before the split. Bought the Pulse chain low. Bought the PulseX low. What other dubs can I say? Bought the Illuvium low. Bought the Gala low. Should I keep going, ladies and gentlemen? I'll give myself a little Pepe for that one.
Didn't have to cut me off. Think I can never happen, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo-wee. Yeah, man. And apparently Gala is actually moving a little bit. Let's go look into it, man. I got a little time to kill with the family. Let's go check it out. Bow, bow, bow. Like, wow, my voice is kind of gone a little bit. Bow, 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 bow. All right, now Phantom's at 56 cents. Alas, the one thing at that last DCA I was going to make, didn't buy it. He who hesitates masturbates. It's such a truism. Words to live by. Looks like Gala's actually at 15%. Still cheap, you guys. You got to remember, this thing barely went under 2 cents, you guys. I think it was like, what, 2.6? Or I'm sorry, 1.6 cents. Now it's been hovering in that, what, 2.9, 2.8 cent range. Now we're at 3.5 cents. Still cheap, you guys. Make sure you're buying V2. Okay? You're buying V2 Gala. I think this is one of the screaming buys that's still a decent range, because if it goes back to 2 cents, oh, whoop-de-doo. It's still the same fucking price it's been the entire damn bear market. Pretty low. I think this is a pretty good buy right now in terms of a coin that hasn't really launched up yet in the GameFi space. Obviously, our boy Illuvium is another fucking coin that, you know, obviously near and dear to the heart. It's up a little bit today. It's above $107. A couple days ago, I think maybe a week ago or so, I think it was like $89. So right now it's about, you know, $107. Not bad. Anyone who listened. And Harambe is about to go to 100K. Institutions are already buying in, you guys. Harambe missed out on Shiba. Buy Harambe. It's the next 100x. Bruh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Some other gaming's already 5 to 10x. Yes. but it's all about the coins you're watching and coins that you can research about and you're able to take advantage of. This whole thing, like a lot of the guys, like now, there's exceptions to this. Sometimes like there is guys who throw a little chump change in there, and it does go like it got like the big story, right? Everyone knows the story. Back in the day, okay, but Shiba Inu, right? Like there was this guy who bought $400. Like here, let me tell you this. All right, there was what was the Bonk one, right? There's a guy in Bonk, right? This guy in Bonk, he bought $400 of tokens, and then he split his tokens on 7 wallets. Anytime that some early buyer out like. If the early buyer, let's just say he buys $10,000 and splits into 2 wallets, that's normal. But if you're like some asshole who buys $400, which is not a lot of money, all right? But let's be for real, okay? Okay, right? If you buy $400 of a little shitcoin, why are you splitting it in 7 wallets? Should let you know something. Very weird. Shit's going down. Okay, that's one thing that I look for in like on-chain analytics and stuff like that. When we're seeing that is, dark mode, bro. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. But it's just to give you a little bit of a heads up and stuff. And then Bonk went bananas, right? Same thing. There's a story with like Shiba Inu, right? Some guy, I think he bought like $2,000 of Shiba. And then it went to like $2 billion for a second, and then it went down. I think in the coin stuff, the guy just probably forgot about it, or he lost the keys to the wallet. So remember, you guys, it's very highly, highly important that you guys make sure to keep control of your keys, have your cryptos in your own possession, get stuff off exchanges, like everything that you possibly can. Okay, definitely. Is Bitcoin going to pump this week? Possibly a little bit. We're bound for a small correction, but because the ETF knew, like basically the market's not really going to giga dump until, I would say until after January 10th, maybe January 15th or so, around that sort of stuff. And yeah, Ma's right. Yeah, guys, don't leave it on exchanges. Now, if you just bought something and they're not letting you move it, that's different. There's a waiting period when you buy crypto, and then you move it off to a meta. Like, let me give you some recommendations from some really great wallets. You guys, let me put this down real quick. Some good recommendations for wallets you guys could use is, besides MetaMask, even though I don't like MetaMask is becoming more and more cunty. They've sold out to JP Morgan. Hey, the one bonus thing, supposedly, I didn't see I saw this from like, what was it, Whale Chart or Whale Alerts or something like that, apparently like JP Morgan or I think Somi also, shout out to Somi. I think Somi also posted this as well, that JP Morgan had apparently like, hey, these are like Atom and Cosmos and Pulse Chain were like coins in DeFi that to look out for, which is pretty cool. But I never saw a fucking link to the article or wherever it was and stuff, but it is what it is. The number one, let me see if I cannot be a turbo cunt here. Do I have one here? Do I have one here? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I have a little Trezor right here, right? So Trezor Model T is the one you guys want to be using. That should be your hardware wallet. That's the vault. That's the safe. That's where you keep your Bitcoins, your Ethereums, coins you're not going to stake or something. And you're just like an Illuvium token or something like that. This is where you put it. Okay. Now, sometimes there's something called hot wallets, which is like Ethereum, right? Which is like a hot wallet is something like a MetaMask. MetaMask is the number one wallet outside of Trezor. Actually, I would say there's probably more MetaMask users probably than Trezor users, if I'm being honest. These Trezors are usually running right now for about like $99 to like $150. Since it's Christmas, there's probably some sort of thing. I'm not putting an affiliate deal for it. I mean, you go find it. It's probably cheap and stuff. There's a Christmas deal and a New Year's deal, I bet. But Trezor over Ledger. Ledger can suck my dick. Ledger is sold out to the fucking French, which sold out to the World Economic Forum. Now, Trezor isn't without its own problems. There's a lot more bells and whistles and user-friendly interface on Ledger, but Trezor gets the job done, and it's just there to hold my fucking coins, nothing special. If you want to like do anything hyphy-difey and link your debit and credit cards in order to buy on there, that's just people being fucking lazy. What you do is you go get a MetaMask, connect that, go to an exchange, do it that way. Get the coins off of Coinbase, send it to your Trezor. Always send a little bit at a time. And if it gets her cool, then send the rest, right? Always do a test transaction, especially if it's to a brand new address you never sent before, or it's a brand new coin. Check the networks out. Like, this has happened to me plenty of times where I've sent a coin and I'm like, oh shit, it's the wrong network, motherfucker. And I've lost like, oh no, I lost $1. Oh well, right? It's better to lose $1 than to lose 10 grand, 30 grand, 100,000, $1 million, you guys. Yeah, there you go. Maddie and K4K have a link for Trezor. Yeah, go support Maddie and go support K4K. Good dudes. I will be having Maddie and K4K on my channel soon, as well as KG. I'll be doing streams with a lot of guys pretty soon. One of my New Year's resolutions as of yet. I also will, for anyone who wants to know, I will be doing a stream on New Year's. Yay! Anything with the word trust, don't trust it. Cough, cough. Trust wallet's okay. It's getting better and stuff, but still, in terms of like hot wallets, which are like the best mobile wallet is the Coinbase wallet. It's separate from the Coinbase app. It's its own wallet. It works pretty good and stuff like that. You can use it as like a way to buy like Hex or buy other things, or buy Illuvium, and then from there switch it off to your wallet. Whatever you do, it's a good intermediary sort of coin and stuff, or kind of wallet. But from that point on, obviously you just keep fund amounts in there, and then you just move it off to the main wallets from there, right? You want to have multiple wallets, and you want to take good care of your keys. You want to make sure that these keys that you guys are using and stuff are like only your eyes have only seen them. They're in a safe place. You've made a copy. That means like if your house fucking burns down, or your village, or the fucking bank vault, or the I don't know, you leave the keys in between, like I don't know, like in your car. I don't know why, but like let's just say your car fucking burned down, something happened like that, then that is what it is, right? Which Trezor should I get? Model T, I think, is the best one. It has a little touchpad on it, but you can go with the other one. That's perfectly fine. But the Model Ts are a lot more safer, just a tad safer. I mean, it's still ridiculous. I mean, obviously, if someone were to like get you at gunpoint and stuff like that, and tie you up and wrench gang and stuff like that, and you had the Trezor key on you, they'd still be able to jack you, I would imagine. But it just becomes harder and harder to do so. But it is what it is. Now, in the state of Nevada, you break into a house, you will be turned into Swiss cheese. I promise you of that. And in the great state of Texas and the great state of Florida. You wouldn't want to mess with Florida, man. I'll also be doing a stream very soon with the guys at Famous, Buck and the team and stuff. I'll be doing a stream with them pretty soon. And quite a few other streams as well. I'm gonna probably hit up Westcott as well. Shout out to all the family, man. Hexo, Westcott, RG3. We're gonna be collabing pretty soon. We're gonna be having an event here in Las Vegas, I think in March. Trying to solidify dates and get everything ready and stuff. We got a lot of stuff planned, you guys. So when you don't see me on stream making money moves, making things to make sure to help the community out. But yeah, man. Pretty cool. But Texas, baby, America. That's right. Yeah, let's see. A year ago, Soul was not shielded as heavy as it is now. Yeah, because they're fucking cowards. Because they're cowards. Yeah, now, was I shit talking Soul? Of course I was. Soul, Soliants, Soy Boys. But did I throw money into it? Yes, I did. Why? Because I knew the VCs were going to get back into it. They hadn't completely abandoned it. And it was one of the only American chains out here at all. So it kind of is what it is with that token, right? So I knew I was slowly taking little chunks here and there. It wasn't the all-time low. It was as it was coming down. Then once it got to that $18 price point and stuff like that, did not catch the low. So apparently with Solana it hit like $9. I personally only saw it go as low as $14, but I was mostly watching Bitcoin, Ethereum to see how their prices. I was trying to secure the bag over there. Then once I did, then I looked over here. It's kind of like put your fucking mask on and stuff. So definitely, yeah, man. So it's kind of cool, man. But the community, the Pulse community, the Hex community is pretty strong. I almost hate saying Pulse community. It's just I'm so used to saying Hex and shit. So I'll just say the Hex community. Everyone knows what you're talking about. There's this whole undercurrent of being like, oh my god, the Pulse. There's a community of only Pulse people versus like Hexicans and da. I mean, the real backbone's not the Pulsicans, it's the Hexicans. Now, after a cycle, if Pulse goes really crazy and all this stuff goes, maybe after there'll be a rebalancing possibly afterwards, but it is what it is right now, you know? Now, Solana is hit about $120 right now. So this is so Solana's hit about like $120 right now. Everyone's pretty excited. It's up pretty low. You know, right now my position, I'm up like 5x on my position right now. I'm probably going to today take a little bit of profit off of Solana, not crazy amount. I'm probably going to take my principal out into Ethereum. And I have a feeling it's going to touch $180 to $220. Now, the first zone that I had kind of felt about was this 120 zone. I said it maybe a couple streams ago that it could hit like 120 on the upwards bound. That's where it is. So I'm going to go off of what I've been saying this whole time. I'm going to be taking 20% profits into Ethereum. And that's mostly off of exuberance and stuff like that. I do see that some of the steam in the meme coin market in the Solana ecosystem is starting to die down a little bit. The rugs are starting to be more apparent. The pumps are being less and less. There still is a couple that's pumping here and there, but it's kind of chilling out right now, right? So it is what it is. Now, Kaspa, yeah, maybe Kaspa is still cheap, possibly, you know. Now, this is the whole thing. Like, I didn't want to buy Kaspa while it was ramping up. Now it's cooling down. It's not the fucking bee's knees. Not everyone's paying attention to it. That's when you can take a shot at it, right? Let's see the screen real quick. All right, let's look. Illuvium, boom, boom, boom. What am I looking at? Okay, let's see. Solana right now, yeah, $120 right now. It's up 4%. Now this is a pretty good price because like when it was $111, Ethereum was over $2,300. Right now, Ethereum is where? 22. Yeah, so it's a little down. So like I think the conversion rate's pretty decent, right? Like how much is like yeah, so not bad. So I think what roughly yeah, it's not bad. So I'll probably do like 20% of my soul into ETH right now. I think ETH is still really undervalued. People are like, oh, ETH is dead, ETH is this, ETH is that, it's gonna die. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sol came up with the phone deal. It's already had the phone for a while. I think the best rate, I think the best people. I mean, there's a couple of these big YouTubers who kind of rate the phones and stuff and do phone reviews. It's called the Solana phone trash. I probably agree with it, but still pretty cool that there's a phone. You know, interesting. So yeah, let's look at Kaspa. Math. Wow. Anyway. Metis is up 50%. Decent. This is like if Phantom and OP had a baby. It's very Phantom. It's like a Phantom and like there's two kind of like Phantom babies. Like if Phantom Ethereum had a baby, there's OP, and then they had another baby. This is like the middle child. This is Metis, which is the big fame to claim for Metis right here is basically that oh my God, wow. Anyway, is that they're supposedly Ethereum, what's called Vitalik's mom really likes it or something like that. And that's really one of the reasons it kind of jumped off for a second and everything like that. Because for people who don't know, Vitalik mom holds half of Vitalik's keys. So whenever Vitalik wants to sell his coins or do anything, he has to go call his mom. And then him and his mom have to turn the keys at the same time in order for him to move his money. So FYI, you know. Interesting. The ecosystem is kind of pumps a little bit here and there and stuff. There's a lot of micro caps. It's a coin we'll be talking about in the next crypto mindset course. So just to give you guys a little preview, of course. All right, let's look at Kaspa. Damn, it feels good to be Christmas. Kaspa is still at 10 cents, very close to 11 cents right now, right? So if you look at the last 30 days, this is when it was more popping. Everyone was like, oh my God, Kaspa. Let's go 90 days. Everyone's going buck wild. Kaspa is the greatest thing that's ever happened. Yeah, 4 cents Asia, but down here it's a 10 cents. So it's not too terrible. Like this is kind of where you accumulate the 10-cent range. Hopefully it can range up much higher and stuff like that on the next thing. But it's obviously this is a really big high flyer because this thing has really, if you really look back, it like ramped up a lot here. And if you look a year back, it really ramped up. I'm talking about like it was half a penny. So current like EHEX prices, as it is right now. Not bad. So pretty interesting. Let's see the rest of let's see the rest of everything else that's going now. BNB. Now I like BNB, but with all the uncertainty with the founder of like Binance, them having to pay $4 billion and everything like that, and it's already very large in market cap. Now does that stop Solana? No, but it's a sort of thing where like they've cut off a lot of US users. It's hard to operate in it. You used to be able to kind of like people could VPN and kind of use the Binance network and stuff like that. I think I'm more bullish for Binance altcoins than I am for the main BNB token. Obviously, I would say, I mean, this is just me talking here, but I would imagine that Vitalik, well, not Vitalik, I'm sorry, that CZ kind of treats this like it's Amazon stock, obviously, and makes sure and protects the price here and there. This is why it's always a coin that does pretty decent in bear runs and stuff, especially when it crashes down, because a zone that they're trying to protect is the $200 Binance zone. Like there was a lot, they levered long, or they had borrowed a bunch of money on Binance and stuff. So there was a ton, like one price they're protecting is $200 flat. They do not want to go under that money. So a lot of money was borrowed at that point in time. Interesting, right? It could have been that a lot of the money was possibly borrowed as well because they knew what was going on in the ecosystem. But I've noticed that there has been a lot of moves in the Binance ecosystem and stuff. Like Cake's been moving pretty decently. That's a coin a lot of people have made some decent money on in the last bull run. I would say kind of Ponzi'd up, if I'm being honest, really. But it's obviously it's pretty much the same technical or fundamentals as like incentive token, but there's a whole ecosystem behind it and the Binance ecosystem and everything. $800 million market cap. Let's see what it's done. So yeah, it was $1.80. So it's done about a 2x and stuff. So people are still yield farming it. So I mean, you've had yields over there pretty much double. Not bad. And if anyone's kept their coins, it's gone up and stuff like that. So this is a coin that's really Ponzi'd up in the past. Let me go to Max. There was quite a few people that that were able to sell it up here, and were quite exit liquidity for a lot of people, because there are some people that were able to buy this really, really dirt cheap. Even lower than this, and we're able to yield farm it, and kind of got a lot of people into this. There was a lot of private groups where this was shilled to, and they used them as basically like extra liquidity and stuff like that. And then obviously after the main guys took profit, then more people took profit and stuff like that. So obviously even if the shill group got in here and stuff and still sold down, they still should have been in profit. But yeah, this shit went up high, $41. Damn, not bad. Interesting. So yeah, there's that. And Merry Christmas to you guys, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Glad to be here with you, man. I'm glad to provide you guys with entertainment away from your families, because man, I think the alcohol is starting to wear off on me a little bit. Could Phantom hit $10 or higher? I think so. Possibly, yeah. It definitely can. It's going to surprise a lot of people. I mean, it's really been working. I think the tech actually works. I really feel one of the few ways that Ethereum is actually going to be able to lower transaction fees this cycle is going to be through using the FVM, which is upgrading the Ethereum virtual machine to the Phantom virtual machine. But we'll see. I mean, it goes. Phantom's really going to get roaring in the summer, because that's when they're going to fully mainnet launch Sonic onto the Phantom ecosystem, and this is something that we could possibly use in the Pulse Chain ecosystem, because this is something that can be adapted to an Ethereum 2.0 kind of source code and stuff, or sort of upgrade. Since Pulse Chain was forked off Ethereum 2.0. We could possibly use it. So this is a huge upgrade where we can increase throughput and the amount of smart contracts we have per block by almost 10 to 11x. Huge, 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 huge. Very, very huge, you guys. So another oldie but goodie and stuff that I've been looking at, that I've been acquiring very slowly, but I've got a little DCA in it, is synthetics. It's currently at $4. If we look at the last 90 days, pretty much $1.80. It's jumped up. It's pretty much jumped up from here with the announcement that all emissions are done. So basically the full supply is out now. Current supply is full supply. It's now deflationary. There's a buy and burn. And it's primarily the entire supply is on OP technically. So I just been acquiring it on Coinbase here and there. And one thing that they were talking about is that they want to protect people who just buy it off of Coinbase and don't have the ability to really like yield farm it like crazy. Now there's still ways to yield farm and earn more yield on this thing through providing liquidity and everything like that. But no longer are just simple holders who don't know what they're doing going to be diluted, basically. So interesting. So I'm taking a little play at this, nothing crazy, but it's one of these ones might move a little bit later, but I like the action it's doing. It's basically done like 2.2x, slowly creeping up and everything like that. This is a most advanced derivative system, or fake options, fake derivatives, and stuff like that in the entire, I would say, crypto ecosystem. The only other competitor I ever had was possibly Mirror Protocol, which was on Luna, which fucking failed. And either way, a lot of people said it was pretty dog shit as well. So pretty interesting. Just a little tidbit. Something like, you don't have to go crazy, but I'm throwing little pot shots at this baby. So not too shabby. Jemima, let's see. Thanks, Miguel, for streaming on Christmas evening. Pray you had a wonderful day with your family. I really did. I had a great time with my family. That was really nice, man. Had quite a few shots with the family. Just pretty much, we opened the presents last night. Today we're just hanging out and stuff. I was just, watching a movie with my mom and everybody else in the family and stuff. It was a great time. So pretty cute. Yeah, they are nice. Good evening, fellow Hexicans. But yeah, let's see what else is doing right here, man. But yeah, taking a little profits on Solana, moving into Ethereum, 20%. Now, I think this can, like, where the top end where I think Solana hits is like, I could change this a little bit, but I feel like 180, 220 is kind of the range there where I'm like, okay, this is overheated and stuff. Now, it all depends on the market. Now, if Bitcoin's just taken off, then, it is what it is. There is a lot of talk now that there's still quite a bit of inflation with Solana, and the miners in Solana are being subsidized quite a lot. And there's like literally to have the Solana fees kind of cheap, it's costing the network like $100 million. This could be sort of FUD, not really FUD, but it kind of is what it is. So like a lot of others, like this is something like, so for people who don't know, Richard Hart did a stream today, and he talked about Hex. What? He talked about Pulse Chain. What? He talked about incentive token. What? I think he talked about PulseX, and really interesting, right? It was good to hear the guy and stuff like that. I've heard about only half of it so far, but I've just been busy. I'm going to listen to the rest of it after the stream. Really good to hear that Richard. You see, the Richard's alive. Oh my God, he's talking about stuff today. Oh my God, the prices. Wow, It is what it is. I'm going to post a stream later tomorrow. It's gonna be premiere, just show on my channel. So for any of you guys who haven't seen it, I'll have the full thing on my YouTube channel tomorrow. So there you go, you guys. For people who haven't seen it, and you guys can rewatch it. Pretty nice. Now, yeah, let's get back to it. Cardano 61 cents the other day was 50. So this is just another one slowly creeping up. It's slowly creeping up. If we look at the last 180 days, yeah, pretty much let's just call it 25 cents. So this is pretty much done like a 2.3x, give or take. Another one that's slowly creeping up. Not a bad, decent one to start. If you can start a little accumulation here and there. If we did get a crash, it's come down to the 40-cent range. But when we get a crash, that's when we like heavy. So it's now you have to, like, whether you like it or not, you got to make some shots. Now, it doesn't mean like, Miguel, I have all the dry powder. Use some of it. Maybe like you do a regular DCA, but with like 30% of that dry powder in a play that you like. And then later on, let's see what happens and stuff like, because we could get a little bit of a correction, and that'd be really, correct. Like now that when people have seen the prices go up, now like, yes, I want a correction so bad, but it could very possibly we just keep going up, and then finally we're like, well, we finally get the dip, but the dip's higher than it is now. Totally possible. And until we have 15, let me see, roughly we got about 15 days until like pretty much the announcement of the Bitcoin ETF. And if there's no shenanigans, that's good. The one shitty thing is like possibly the ETF could be a cash on cash, where like you buy with cash, they buy Bitcoin and they sell the Bitcoin and then to cash, and you cash out. So instead of actually Bitcoin, but we'll have to definitely see. As they say, straight fire. That's right. It really was straight. So let's see, Mr. Angry Twinkie right here. We're about to 2x from Sol all-time high. I can take my profits, something else more likely to make more mad gains. Definitely. I'm not going to worry about Solana, but like look at this shit right here, right? Solana all-time high 250. So This is where we like right now we're literally 50% from all-time highs. A 2x away. So if we let's look that's 30 days. If we pump to like 180, 200, that's why I'm taking profits. I don't care if I leave like $50 on the table because it's back to all-time highs. You know what I'm saying? Before Bitcoin. And even though the ecosystem is finally getting a lot of adapts, a lot of the ecosystem, it's just not ready. Like it's like, you know, before in 2021, most of the stuff was like private source. You didn't know what was going on. Now it's changing more into the entire thing's more open source. People are seeing source code. People are able to check shit out. There's being airdrops. There's all kinds of stuff. But a lot of the coins that were airdropped to people in Solana have already like giga dumped, and they haven't recovered yet, of course, because you know a bunch of supply. People are going to sell it, right? But just watch out, you know, you know, you never know. And then there's stuff being done in the background too. Like I'm pretty sure there are like, as the prices I hear, there's some people getting honey dicks right now. Some new VCs are getting honey dicks saying like, hey, okay, I'm gonna give you vested tokens right now. And okay, I'm gonna give you some vested tokens, and here's how it's gonna work out. The price is 120. I will sell you Solana tokens for $100. But you can't sell it, or if you do, you know, it's going to be stuff like a lot of OTC deals probably going on, some liquid OTC deals versus like locks OTC deals, and they're possibly using some of these funds to kind of like fund Solana run, keep the run going, as well as, you know, a lot of other stuff. So a lot of shit going down. So there could be some stuff where like, hey, you get your coins in a year, cool. And you know, so a lot of OTC deals are being done. That's on the books, not to hurt the price, as well as like lockup VC deals. And I'm pretty sure the team at Solana is doing, and the foundation are doing some fucking like secret little rounds through OTC deals. So beware, you know, like Bitcoin's not at all-time highs. It's nowhere near all-time highs. Well, it's near-ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't in the 50s. You know, if this was like somewhere high 50s, I'd be like, all right, Solana could be at all-time highs. Fuck it. Because obviously there's going to be a favorites and stuff like that. But, you know, this is its second cycle. So interesting. So this is why taking 20% of the SOL into ETH, just because, you know. So let's continue on. Polkadot, another one. Look at this motherfucker. Goddamn, $9. Thank Jesus Christ. Because Polkadot last cycle, even though, look, let's be for real, Polkadot last cycle was disappointing. It was. It did good. Didn't do it. Did I lose money? No. Did I make the kind of money I wanted? No. Right? Like it hit what, $3 all-time low. Some guy, I think someone was able to get it for like $2.70, but like realistically, most people would get it between $3 and $5. Between $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. And it went to 40. Not bad, cool, but an 8x, you know? And the average guy who like finally figured out like, holy fuck, let me get the SOL, they probably bought it at $10. So, you know, they got a 4x. They did Chainlink bullshit numbers. Chainlink numbers, bro. 2021 Chainlink numbers. Oof. But finally, more of the supply's out. The underlying ecosystems had a time to inflate away and get most of its supply to its coins out. Now the inflation that is happening on the Polkadot ecosystem is slowly dripping out. The founder of Polkadot is actively doing a lot of streams right now. Interesting. This fucker wasn't doing that. I mean, not a fucker. I mean, like he's probably a good guy, but like, just the way I talk. But you know, the founder of Polkadot's actively doing, Gavin Wood, who's the creator of the Solidity coding language for Ethereum, is out here doing a lot of interviews, and he's kind of like letting some dirt out on Ethereum and stuff like that. So there's some cool shit going down. So what do I like? I like an active leader who's going to be on YouTube, who's like out here preaching the gospel, that's out here doing stuff. So, Charles Hopkinson, he's doing that. Gavin Wood is doing that. Sergey, or what's called from Chainlink, he's kind of doing it and stuff like that. Not to the level and to the people I would like, but it is what it is. Now, ETHW is trash, brothers and sisters. Fuck that shit. Anyway, don't fall for that. Come on, you guys. If I have to tell you not to invest into ETHW, fuck, dudes. That's bad. Come on. We got to do better. Now, Kusama is the coin that I personally hold more of and stuff. So the Kusama is the one where I actually made money on and stuff. So I initially I was kind of like, I think it was 40-60 polka dot Kusama initially. Then Kusama kept ripping up, and then I just went pretty much almost all Kusama. Right, I went like 90-10 Kusama, which is still the fact now, by the way. Took some profits, rebought back in, been staking it the entire bear market since. Now, I think last time I looked at it in my last stream, it was $38. Now it's $57. Oh, just raining money. My God. Just for fun. What's 1,000 worth? Yeah, not bad. Very nice. This is kind of the beauty of having some legacy coins and not going away, doing some trades here and there and coming back and rebuying your positions, is that when these positions come back, even though we're saying like, oh, this, let's say I call it $20 average here, right? $20 average, and it's up to $50. So it's like, oh, cool, 2.5x. But when you've had coins, you've been getting yield on them. You've been able to sell some at really high prices. You rebought back in way more coins than you had in the bull market of last cycle. And you've just been sitting pretty here at 2.5x. It's kind of a lot of money. How do I buy Kusama? You would buy it on you would buy it on Kraken. So for you guys who don't know, a lot of you, for the majors here, anything in the top 100, you're gonna find like, what the hell are they showing toes for? What the fuck? Is you would buy here on Kraken, right? The big. So let me put it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The big four. There used to be 5, but the big 4 exchanges. The big 4 exchanges in the United States. So if it's in the United States, it'll be everywhere else in the world, right? Is Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Crypto.com. They used to be Binance USA, but they got shafted. What about CowSwap? No, it's on Ethereum. It's not on Ethereum chain. It's its own. L1 effectively. So Kusama is effectively the test net for the DOT network, but the way it's more likely, it's kind of like the Wild Wild West. They test all the crazy shit. You get more degenerate plays. You got a more fucking crazy ass ecosystem, and then they let only the safest shit actually launch on the DOT network. So there's pretty cool use case for those, but like pumpage wise, Kusama really ripped up. Now this is really good. Like this makes me pretty hopeful this time around for DOT, that DOT can actually perform decently this time around. So even a $10 DOT I think is pretty good. So if we got a $40 DOT last cycle, we might hit $100, maybe $150 on this motherfucker. So that's decent. If apparently you can buy it on, I've always bought mine through Kraken, but apparently you can buy it now through Coinbase. Even my chat teaches me stuff, because we're like, guess what? The chat's really smart, because I've taught many of them. Look at Soul the Crypto Fool. Coinbase has KSM. Not bad. Kraken's for wussies. Would you wait to sell your KSM? I am. I'm not touching it yet. I'm just leaving it be and stuff like that. So yeah. What's the real market cap of Pulse? Okay, sure. The real market cap of Pulse. So obviously, for people who watched the video of, I would say, of Richard Hart that he just did today, he pretty much said that the market cap was $8 billion, which it is currently right now. But there's kind of like, that's true if you count all coins. So remember that you want to have a big market cap. So it's kind of this whole thing where like you want a big market cap when you're smaller, so you can be seen and you won't, and you kind not respected, but more like, okay, it's kind of a player. But as the bull market continues on, you kind of want you want your market cap to kind of shrink a little bit while everyone's going up, so you look cheaper because there's so much money flowing around. That way, people throw money in your ecosystem. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. When you have less market cap, people can like, oh fuck, you just need to pump more. But when things are kind of bad and kind of like middling, you want a big market cap. That's kind of how it works out. And the market caps are just vanity numbers. It's about liquidity. A lot like Richard Hart said, right? This is why there's an exclude the OA button right here. So for PulseX, for Pulse Chain, for hexes, the way it kind of works out is the OA, which is like the origin address, which is basically the largest holder of these 4 coins, holds about somewhere between 80 to 95% of the supply, give or take, right? So these are just an approximation. If I were to exclude the OA, the market cap of Pulse Chain is $1 billion. I think that's fairly accurate. PulseX is 364 million, very low. Hex is not bad, is 929 million. So basically, P-Hex and Pulse Chain are almost the same market cap. E-Hex would be half of that, so it'd be about $470 million. You see how cheap this is? And the market cap for Incentive Token is $12 million. So you see, like, that's the number I would look at personally when I'm doing DCAs as the market cap of cheapness. The average person is going to see this. So when people say like, Miguel, you said that Pulse Chain can go to 3 cents. I think it can. I think it's possible. 1,000x is possible. Miguel, but it's 10x is probably not a 10x, right? 10,000x, because not enough people are locking up supply. There's no locking feature and stuff. Like the reason we were able to get such crazy prices with hexes, a lot of people locked their supply up. People were staking. There was these features of delayed gratification, and because more locked supply, not just OA wasn't selling any coins. It was users also locking their supply. So it made the supply of actual liquid hex tiny and allowed the prices to go crazy, right? So that's what you look at. So if I were to exclude the OA, right? This is why PulseX is such a good buy. I mean, it's a really good buy. I mean, look at that. It's $300 million, dude. Let's take a look at in the World Wide Web, right? Of like $300 million. Let's look. Like, where would Pulse Chain be right now? Right. Let's look at these billions of dollars right here, right? All right. Fuck my finger arthritis right now. All right. So Pulse Chain is barely worth more than Neo. An Asian shitcoin from 2017. Huh. Interesting. Okay. And Helium, a bullshit like internet network that people are mining it, and it's KuCoin. I like this coin, but like, is it worth more than the whole Pulse Chain network? No, right? Even though I like the Gala, I think later on it's gonna do a nice run, and I like it. But is it worth more than the whole Pulse Chain? No. Essential dog shit. Bonk? Are we kidding? What the fuck is this shit? BitTorrent network? No. Bullshit. Now Maker does create DAI, so valuable, but as a whole ecosystem, no, right? Like, look at all, like, you know what I mean? Like, anyways. Now, if I were to look at PulseX at where it's at, let's keep scrolling the way down. Now, let me look real quick at the price of it. What was it? What did I say? It was, okay, 370, right? Let's look. Damn, I have to go to the second page. Jesus Christ. Okay, so roughly, PulseX is worth more than Floki. This bullshit ass fucking like stablecoin, Loopring, LOL. Saya, whoa, Cello, Basic Attention, Brave Network. Get the hell out of here! Like, look, just let you know where it is, man. Like how cheap things are still. Not too shabby. Oh, this is there you go. Climb, Kusama, climb. I want you at $100. But yeah. So probably after the stream, I'll take a little bit of profit off of the Solana. But yo, aren't you gonna feel stupid if it climbs up to 160? No, I'll take a little bit more profit. Miguel, you're a real one for streaming on Christmas. No problem. I know. I'll get back to the drinking afterwards. I'm going to be drinking today and probably New Year's. After that, like, I'm not really, like, I haven't been drinking, like, a lot, actually. I drank a lot. I drank a lot more on 2022 for fun and stuff here and there. But, like, obviously at a crypto mindset event, I'll drink. But I'm actually never been much of a drinker most of my life, actually. So, yeah. Let's continue on, ladies and gentlemen. Right. So obviously Avalanche on the coin I really like right now. It was $9. Now it's 47. It almost seems like a couple streams ago. Like literally, like what was it? Like 5 scores and 8 streams ago. Avalanche was $9 and today it's $47. Now this one could catch up a little. It could pump try to catch up to Solana a little bit. It's not going to go to the same price, obviously, but this is kind of like the sleeper right here, right? Dogecoin. I like Doge, of course, because there's an Elon Musk play there, X play. They're going to financialize the X, the Twitter app. It's going to, stupid as it is, that'll be a meme coin that I'd actually say I'd buy, you know? Fuck Tron. Chainlink's still $15. I like the ton token, obviously, you know, get the ton, hasn't moved yet. Takes a ton of money to move it, but it will move at some point. Well, I like Litecoin still, but I'm not buying it right now. I still have a bag, but one day they'll do upgrades to it later on. But I think they're going to play the long game when 100% verified that they can't get in trouble anymore by the government when it's considered everything a commodity, everything's clear. They're going to put a lot of privacy layers on this, and then so they don't get fucked. Basically, is kind of the plan here. There's like a whole hype on it. I think even what's that dude's name? Eric Wall's like, Near is the last thing that hasn't really pumped yet. Oh my god, you know, so and then, you know, it's pumped up like, you know, 100% in the week and everything like that. But just be careful chasing pumps, try to get deals, you guys, try to get things that you can really know about and stuff. I saw everybody and their fucking mom talking about, oh my god, ICP, and I ain't talking about insane claim policy. You know what I mean? ICP, yeah, UCP, IP on you. Oh my god, Cosmos. I haven't heard a lot of people talking about Cosmos. I mean, maybe this is the time. Let's see what you've done for me lately. So the last 90 days, $7. Yeah, it was $7 average. This is a little bit less than a 2x. So this is a pretty good. Little. You could do a little DCA into this and be pretty good because you're buying it at a value comparatively. Because most things are at 2.2 to 2.5x in terms of from the bottom. This is only about 90% up, 80% up from bottom. It's been lagging, but it might be a decent little play. Might be a decent little play to throw a little cash if you got it. Injective, this is one thing that's been roaring up a lot and stuff like that. This is something that I just wait for the whole market to actually take a correction before actually taking a shot at an injective personally. Aptos and stuff has been pumping a little bit here and there. I always get people asking me about Monero. Am I investing in Monero? No. Yeah. So with Monero, even though I like Monero a lot, it's a utility token. And the reason that it's not been performing like 2017 cycle, 2016 is because why? Because people are afraid to hold on to something that's in privacy coins because they don't want to get fucked. The government's come after turning it into cash. It's one coin that's on the radar of the governments. And people just don't want to deal with that shit right now. Now, once the governments get very draconian and they really start like clamping down on people, then people are really going to take it more seriously and actually invest into it and stuff. But it's not going to die and stuff. It's used everywhere as long as Zcash. But both Zcash and Monero are just going to lag behind the market this entire bull run and stuff. And maybe until the very tippy end, it's going to have a nice little pump here and there. But gains wise, it's going to be outstripped by just about most of the coins I've talked about here today. Same with Zcash, correct. Same with Zcash. Because it's a privacy coin, people are afraid to touch it, and people are like, well, I don't want to deal with and same thing with the VCs and same thing. There's a lot of like VC, maybe privately that's how they're washing money through those coins, but like they're just being very careful with that. They really can't. They're really not going to invest in it just because there's like legal things, and then that's the reason too, because they have to tell shareholders or their investors that like, hey, there's a risk in that, and then they just like don't want to deal with the bullshit. So. There you go. Immutable, not bad. It's up 7% for the week. 90 days. Let's look. 50 cents, not bad. This was done quite a bit. This one's on the move, but like very quietly. And then now people are like realizing and stuff. There's a coin I like. Obviously, it's pumped up quite a bit. This is. I would almost consider Immutable like you're buying a GameFi ETF. The technology works really well. They have a lot of partnerships with all the top games from Shrapnel to Illuvium to I think Palomos to like everything you could possibly imagine. Any game that they think is going to be like a fucking one. They got them. And let me tell you, I personally have used the ecosystem like that. It works so fast. I mean, literally instant sell, boom, instant buy, boom, 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 boom. It really, really works. So I can attest to how much it works. I bought a lot of land through Immutable and gotten my Ethereum out, bridged in, bridged out. It all works. So yeah. And yeah, Ma's right. Like another one, I haven't thought about that, but you're right. DCC, you called IMX a few months ago, long before the pump. I can't remember. I bought some, and then I also found out that I had another airdrop. So I'm not going to say I bought a big, massive position because I got a decent airdrop, and then I bought some more, but I did buy it sub-$1, so not bad. So yeah, so a lot of people in the Moon Gang got to buy IMX at $1, 50 cents. Dude, a lot of the coins that were in the last crypto mindset, we called a lot of shit, right? Solana was there, Injective Protocol was there, IMX, a lot of OP, everything I touched turned to gold. And me and Charlie were talking about turn to gold. So not bad, right? You know what? I'll give you guys a little meme because it's just really, it's time. It's time.
Money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Every time the world goes tits up and everything goes fucked up, I smile because days like today are days I've made money. I'm actually cash poor. First time in my life I'm poor. I have like 100 grand for the weekend. That's it. But it's fine because I know in the future, Jah will bless me and I might have to buy another 812 super fast. Anyway, point is, if you're watching this and you have any kind of money, don't be a bitch. Scared money doesn't make money. Invest it.
We're gonna sit here talking all night and we're gonna go fucking gamble. Let's fucking go.
Money isn't real. None of this is real. This is just... It's free. It's free.
What do you mean free?
Free money. Lose it all.
Lose it all.
Andrew, I know you said money isn't real, but I am getting fucked.
You wake up when the alarm goes off. You go to your job. Sorry. Frogs are G's, bro. I've never seen a frog give a fuck, ever. Frogs are G's. He's on the lily pad. Safe.
Eats the flies. No.
Flies come to him. He doesn't hunt flies.
Gay ones do.
Just chilling. Fly, boom, done. Where the gal them? They come, make new frogs. Safe, lily pad, chilling. Big boss, Cicero, Godfather. He's sitting there chilling. A frog is the ultimate masculine role model. He's just sitting there, just running his business.
Can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running.
Huh?
The reason is the left's lack of work ethic.
What?
Go fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense...
Petersonian?
To elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog.
Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're a beta male, Sonic.
I live in a town where there's like no emo girls and no scene girls, and it sucks. There's all these basic bitches who listen to Taylor Swift. Ew, Taylor Swift is disgusting. I'm just really pissed.
Really pissed, you guys. Really pissed. You're a beta males. Thoughts on picking up a scratcher Hedron? I think it's yeah, definitely. It's so goddamn cheap, dude. It's basically free. Free money, lose it all. Yeah, dude. I mean, fucking scratcher bed and Hedron. Yep. I'd take a shot at that. Why not? It's fucking worth it's worth nothing, basically, at all. Another token, RBW. I think this is worth taking a little shot at. You can stake it, earn yield on this thing. This is on the Matic network. This will, I believe, really, this will come back. There's a lot of like Sandbox and Axie money in the background. These guys have been working really hard. These are the bronies. $4 million play. Everything's pumping at some point. As ridiculous as this stupid shit is, I think this will pump. Straight face. I'm investing in the bronies. I'm invested with the bronies. Yes. Now, if I were to look at Hedron, you're up bait. Now I think this is Hedron on Hedron. There we go. Basically, they're the same price. Hedron on Ethereum in there. Obviously, you'd buy it on Pulse Chain, of course. If I were to put this on a daily and look back, god damn, this got fucked up the ass, no lube. My God. But this is when you buy shit. This is when you buy stuff on discount, right? Now, obviously, right? Let's see. I would imagine $140 would be $1 billion, right? Yep. So back in the day, people were buying $1 billion Hedron for like $200-300. So $140 buys you $1 billion. Maybe pick up $1 billion too, and then just see what happens. Why not? Plant and see. That's right, Melly. Mel. The name's fun. Melly well. But yeah. Alex has been quiet for a long time and stuff like that. So, yeah, now it's time to take a couple pot shots. Now, at the same time, too, like I've also heard opposite sort of things, right? Because, like, hey, I've talked to OGs, I talked to big whales, I talked to the small guys, the guys are starting up, guys in the middle, everywhere, everywhere, right? And there are some very large players that had a lot of T-shares that just do not believe in the project and just perma dump it. But it's so cheap right now that, like, probably worth a shot, see what happens. Eventually, a lot of their ability to dump it is really going to go away because a lot of the guys at the top and stuff, they're not really like outside of a couple of guys, like most of them are not restaking enough to like their T-shares are going down. A lot of them are holding more liquid. So it kind of is what it is with this one. It's now a lot of the Hedron is starting to be paired and stuff in certain liquidity pools with like Pulse Chain and everything like that. And with PHEX and stuff. So if the PHEX price goes up quite significantly, it will kind of drag the Hedron price up, which is good, right? And yeah, not bad and stuff like that. So the most of the liquidity is on the Flux on the Flux network, on Flux on Pulse Chain, and yeah, there's a couple $100,000 over there. So it's very liquid. It's very liquid and stuff like that. Now, I do believe Alex at some point is going to do an upgrade to this and. Hopefully he can reward some of the, the P-Hedron, E-Hedron holders who have been holding and believing in him. So we shall see. But I know quite a lot of guys that, laugh at Hedron in private. They're like, this stupid fucking bullshit-ass token. I dumped the fuck out that thing. Ha, ha, ha. Thanks for the money, chumps. People are pieces of shit, But it is what it is, right? Thoughts? All right, three Diglets. Where the fuck have you been? You've abandoned me. Now you've come back. My God. So, any thoughts on Avalanche? I like Avalanche quite a lot. Quite a lot. Me, I'm DCing here and there. I'm not gonna I make if I got quite a lot of profit because I feel like if once Solana really starts taking a shit, so will Avalanche. So I will use some of my Solana profits probably to buy myself a little bit more into AVAX on the lows, as well as I'll probably take some profits on my Jewel positions as well, because Jewel is another token that I've been yield farming the whole bear market, bought back, sold it at a good price, sold my crystal at all-time highs. That sounds super weird saying that out loud. Sold my jade at all-time highs, sold my jewel, my crystal at all-time highs. Still sounds really weird saying that out loud. Then just got a really decent. I didn't sell the all-time high on jewel, but sold really well. Into the jewel price. Jewel's a coin that's at 40 cents. Oh, beautiful. God dang, dude. This coin had been at $22. I wouldn't say it's $22, but I sold pretty decent. And I was fucking with this coin basically, let's look 180 days in the past. Down here when it was 14 cents, 10, I didn't buy down here, but throughout here, DCA'd a little bit here and there, yield farmed it, and glory be my bags. This is even wrong too. Look, you see what I mean? All right, okay, you guys were here live with me when I said this. When the Jewel literally went to 77 cents, it's at 61 cents. That's a lie. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? What the chart doesn't literally, you could have sold it for 77 cents. It went to 77 cents. Some people saw it go to 80 cents. I didn't see that, but I saw with my own two little, believe nothing you hear, only believe half of what you see, right? But boys, ladies and gentlemen, men, girls, he, she, this thing went to 77 cents and it only says 61. I'm just saying, Oh yeah, 3 Diglets is full F&F gang. Shout out to the boy. I will be on F&F soon, you guys. But yeah, keep it on the down low. Miguel got the feds on. Yeah, the feds got me on last time. That was crazy. Yeah. Harmony's dead. I wouldn't fuck that shit. Don't leave it alone. Just out of your mind. There's so much better plays. Screw that. 2, they got ganked. Harmony got ganked by the fucking North Korean government through the what is their fucking group called? Its name. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Long day. Hanging with the family. The Lazarus Group. The Lazarus Group of North Korea is their hacker group. They jacked them for $600 million. Clay, I think Clay is not defunct, but I took all my money off. I sold. This is in the bear market. I sold off all my Clay into Jewel, moved all my Jewel into the AVAX ecosystem, which is so they're right now the main ecosystem of Jewel is the DeFi Kingdoms chain, which is on AVAX. Now, why I'm so excited about this is because basically the Serendale Clay, whatever, it's kind of defunct. So basically, at some point, they're going to expand either its BitTorrent network, Phantom, or Matic. Doesn't matter where. It's going to be exciting because you can do the yield farming money you can make when the new token launches is disgusting. Disgusting. So there you go. Cool. Yeah, what else were we looking at? Is there any other tokens I wanted to see for you guys? RBW, Jewel. Now, another token that, I've been a huge supporter up here is Spooky Swap, which is at $1.60. Wait a second. Boomer. Fuck shit boomers. The greatest generation will be rolling in the graves. They knew how much the boomers fucked up this planet. All right. S to the J with the Canadian $2. So, I mean, you took sole profits. You waiting for the dip to buy. Yeah, I will be buying back into Solana, but I'm gonna be laddering out and moving into cash and into Ethereum, and I will rebuy back when it crashes back down and have more Solana than I ever had before. There you go. So it's clay defunct. I think it's kind of defunct, but here's the thing: you can be like, okay, so obviously during the bear market, right? What was one of the favorite coins that both? I mean, I never bought it, but I think Charlie had it in the portfolio, and he talked about it quite a lot. This was it was Quant, right? Quant performed very well. It always kept us with Ethereum. It's a Bitcoin, and even outperformed during time. So it was a really good coin. It was kind of backed by by JP Morgan. JP Morgan's going to be using it as a blockchain solution, but one of the things is that then its quarterly reports are coming out and everything was good, making profits, and then one quarterly report it wasn't making any money at all and actually was losing money, and from there was problems, and then from there it kind of went sideways from there. Quant's pumping, that's what I'm saying. So from there some people lost their faith in it and then went away from it. Now here's the thing: if you are in financial trouble, but a bull market solves all, it's the whole thing too, where like if the whole market's pumping, you're getting your coins getting pumped up just off of that. You're able to sell coins off for a while. So this, I think for a while, the quant team was selling quant tokens on the open market to fund themselves in the background. They're not going to say that, but it's been it's been pumping a little bit, right? Let's look at the last 30 days, right? Kind of sideways here, and I think they were taking profits a lot. I think they were selling a lot here, and then now it's run up because they stopped selling and they've now acquired enough cash here, and now they're fine. This is the one thing with the bull market. With the bull market, solves all problems. Price go up, we have cash. We've got cash money to fix all problems. Would you rather Litecoin or XRP? Litecoin. I'd rather buy Litecoin, I guess, but I'd take a side bet on XRP. But I don't. There's some Gary the Numbers guys like, oh, convulsing somewhere. Let's see what XRP, the shitcoin, will do. XRP is 63 cents. Yikes, bro. This is like, fuck, man. This isn't, what is it, 40% tops move? No, wait. So let's just say average price 50 cents. Dude, damn, this is done like what, fucking 20% move? A 20% move? That's not great. But usually when this coin moves, it moves hard and then just fucking chill. It's this thing is like such a like a starfish fuck. You know what I mean? It's like just lays there, does nothing, and then like as you're about to leave, like, where are you going? And then you're like, you go back, and then starfish checks again, and then you're like, why do I keep doing this to myself? As a guy, you know? And you're like, bitch, you're like giving me like mixed signals here. You're like starfish sexing me. I'm smashing. The fucking the coochie fucking lame as fuck. I walk away, and then you're on your hands and knees begging me to go. Like, what? Like, then what? Try, bitch. Like, what are we doing right now? You know? I mean, man, dude. I stay. Wait, you know what XRP does to me?
You're never too young to have a Vietnam flashback.
And it's just like, because there's so many other coins you can make money. You can make money with the same, like this. Like here, here's the thing. Look, and I'm saying this with love. All right, with love. Okay. XRP, it does the same shit gold and silver do. Nothing. It doesn't do nothing. There's like this promise, like for every ounce of gold, you're able to buy a slave. I've literally heard channels say that for every 1 ounce of silver. Oh my God. Like literally there's like a secret little feud where like, keep stacking silver, you guys. Keep stacking them ounces. them eagles, baby, them pandas, them buffaloes, right? One day, these degenerate motherfuckers, we're gonna go back to the gold standard, and then people in the gold standard are gonna realize that silver is actually more rarer than gold. And then what we're gonna do is, like, for every 1 ounce of silver, I'll be able to buy a property or an acre of land. Eventually, an ounce of gold to buy me a slave as a person during the apocalypse time. And because I have food prepared and stuff, and I have my guns and my property and stuff, like, I'll be able to have a stable of whores. Like, I mean, like, it's just like what, like, it literally is mental masturbation. It's like this whole thing where, like, I sometimes you got to play the game. You got to play the Ponzi game. You got to play. Now, do I have gold and silver? Yes, I do. Do I have guns? Yes, I do. Do I have property? Yes, I do. Do I have emergencies? Yes, I do. Do I have that? Yes. Am I going to spend all my time on all that? No. No. You're what are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, dudes. Like, you have to play the game, right? This is why Robert Kiyosaki made the cash quadrant, right? What is it? L7 loser. It's the box, right? There's four sides to the box. 4 sides to the box, right? Each of these. And do I have hella ammo? Yes, I do. Now, we are the children of boomers, maybe older Xers, and we have to play these Ponzi games. It is what it is, right? Now, you can get fucked by inflation or the Ponzi's, or you can get rich as fuck from it. I've chosen to get rich as fuck from it. And 2, if you have a lot of gold and silver, sure, it's only as valuable as you can protect it and enforce it. And on top of that, too, if you're a fucking loser that has a bunch of gold and silver, but no one likes you at all, like, what's going to become the real currency is a guy who can battalion people and actually have men lead men into battle. So it's going to be a bunch of alpha dudes who can get resources, and then once they're there, they have a fucking it's going to be barons. Literally, if you guys ever seen Into the Badlands, it's going to be a semi-version of that right there, where you're going to have guys who are able to, secure income sources and stuff in ways, railways and fucking ways to make income and money and stuff, and supply food to certain people. And then they're going to have their band of fucking mini armies, and they're going to control entire territories, and you're going to pay taxes to those people because they run the entire land because they have the fucking weapons. At the end of the day, where does it all go to? Violence. When all shit breaks down, who's in control? Who's making the rules? I might ban this guy, possibly. What? Like, oh my God, all this debt. Like, they're printing all the debt's fake. It's all bullshit. Now, at the end of the day, right? Why are the prices of things going up? Because we only produce so much shit. Everyone in the world wants the same stuff, more or less. So the stuff that people really want goes up in price. Why? Like, you got to think about it. Like, tell me, why now, probably the price of soy has gone up a little bit, but tell me why we're not hearing on the TV, right? When you hear the TV, right? Like, let's really talk about it. Let's sit down. Cicero, Godfather, Pepe, the man who popularized it, right? Let's go. Now, 42 states have recognized gold and silver as money, but agree with it. Dude, it is gold. Like, I'm not, like, you're not understanding. You're what's going on is, like, the gold and silver guys are taking this up the ass a little bit too much. I have gold and silver. I have crypto. I've got cash. I've got credit. I got all this stuff. Businesses. Yes, all. Yes. But if shit goes down, what's gonna get me food? A fucking rifle or a fucking gram of gold and silver? It's gonna be the rifle. Now, when society fucking and then too, when society calms down, then that stuff will buy you. That's fine and stuff, but it's like it's gonna be survival, you guys. And on top of that, it's gonna be off of, like, it's gonna go back to this whole thing. Like, this is it's a mental masturbation. It's this fapping. The same thing too when, like, the Bitcoiners take it to an nth degree where, like, Bitcoin's gonna control everything. Eventually, there'll be a Bitcoin world. Everything. That's also in completely and entirely, like, falsitude. This is why, like, Sailor does this shit right here. like Sailor does, like it makes me laugh. And this is why I say, because Sailor is like right now they're touting, like, you know, because in the Richard Hart video, right, like he took shots at Sailor, he took shots at Raul Paul. I like Raul Paul, but he had, you know, Richard maybe had a couple points here and there, but it is what it is. But I think Raul Paul is more positive. They're both net positive because they get people into crypto, which I like. So like, you know, it is what it is. But like, look at this shit. This is like the sacrosanct, the top of the pyramid when it comes to when people say Bitcoin. It's Michael Saylor, and look, this is Michael Saylor.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay? But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be
how many
coming
chairs
from
are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane. Aren't you afraid? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's no second best. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And this is like the Messiah right here. This is like now, okay. Now, right. I'm gonna show you something, right? Michael Saylor, right? He like, all right, as an example, right? Now this could be a little off, but hey, what's a couple things? So currently he owns 158,000 Bitcoin. 158,000 Bitcoin, right? But we're gonna do a billy, right? Right. So we're gonna put this number of Bitcoin real quick and stuff. So let's whoops. Oh my God. All right. Now, if he had bought the low, right? Let's just say, like, now this is not gonna be perfect, right? But let's just say he bought where we bought, you guys, at 15,000, right? Like, currently his stack should be worth about, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Like, it should be, it's a lot of money, you guys. It's a shit ton of money. Like 6 billion plus and stuff like that. It's almost $7 billion plus, right? In terms of how much it is. Pretty decent, right? But as to like Richard Hart streaming, like, he's barely up $1 billion now. Now, $1 billion's still a lot, but he pretty much like started buying around $40,000 plus mostly, and then bought all the way at the top, crashed back down. But he DCA'd on the way down. He did buy at the low prices, and now he's in profit, which is really good and stuff like that, right? So it kind of is what it is, right? But damn, like if he had made some more buys, like it's the sort of thing like where some of the big buys where he was making where he could have just aped a little bit there and then spent some of that capital that he could have had, then bought the bottoms. Now he'd be up more billions, way more billions and stuff like that. It is what it is, right? But I mean, there is some stuff to it, like where it took a while to get the corporate side ready and stuff like, because he personally owns like 17,000 Bitcoin himself. So he's like, he does what he preaches, right? So it is what it is. It's a lot of Bitcoins, though. I mean, I think he's the single biggest company holder and stuff like that. Oh my god. Shit, I was listening to this on 2x to catch up. Now I feel I'm tripping at 1x speed. It's just it's just hilarious, But the whole thing with like when I was talking about XRP and the gold and silver guys is just this whole thing where like they're like one day the price will hit this crazy price. Now you do need a bit of that, you do, but the thing is like over the whole time, right? It's like it really the XRP coin really performed in 2016, 2017 cycle. It vastly underperformed unbelievably in the 21 cycle. And it's looking like it's going to do the same thing this time around. So the big copium is like, oh my God, the big daddy government and every world government's going to be using XRP. And that's the whole cope with it is like, you don't understand. At some point, Brad Garlinghouse is going to, at some point, XRP is going to be the standard and everything's going to be running on the XRP. Like basically saying that the entire planet is going to be on XRP. Probably not, but it is what it is. Oh my God. Freaking hilarious. Yeah, it looks like the market's going down a little bit. Now Solana's down at 117. Yep. Need to take these Solana profits. Well. Yeah, BNB will keep it forever, in my opinion, as long as CZ doesn't get taken out. That's kind of the risk there. Definitely. But where's the other stuff I was looking at? But it's still a great coin. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Like you make way more money in the crypto side. You go to things that actually appreciate, they do move and stuff, and you make money, right? So, yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin's gone down a tiny bit. Now Solana's no longer now it's at 16. I've lost $4 of profit, motherfucker. Well, but if Ethereum's gone down relatively, that's where I'm selling it into, so that's fine. That's as long as it keeps up. As long as it's going down a little bit more. So I'm out here losing money while streaming, you guys. You see? Beautiful. Love it. And Chainlink's still at $15. What else we got here? Quant, Mantle, Arbitrum, fuck Arbitrum. Rune, I think Thorchain Rune's another great coin that I really like and stuff like that. That's a decent coin I get into. Now, hopefully if the prices if we do get a little dip right now, that'd be awesome. Picking at $4, but I think at $5, I think it's a decent coin. This is like a leverage play on Bitcoin. Decent play. Phantom, hey, fuck with Phantom, If this can go down to 40 cents, 30 cents again, massive buy. I'd still DCA even at these prices into it. Obviously, all this stuff. So the prices are going down slightly right now, which is cool because we're trying to acquire more coins, right, for future profits, right? Now, yeah, booze up there, that certain amount and stuff like that. What else are we looking at? Actually, something I hadn't looked at in a minute. Let me see Trader Joe. Let me see where that's at. That's the main coin over there, really on AVAX. Let's see how it's performed. It's called 25 cents on average. Yeah, about 2.2, 2.3x. Performed about average Joe, just about a Joe average. A little more of a supply out, still some inflation, a lot of yield farming over there and stuff like that. Not bad. I'd probably just go AVAX over Joe, honestly, at this point, because, yeah. But, hey, it's done okay. Boo, that. Equalizer. Yeah, equalizer. Oh, oops. Yeah, equal. But about equalizers and other decks and stuff on the Phantom ecosystem, pretty decent. It's gone up. This one's actually run up a lot and stuff like that. So, let's see where we at. Yeah, Jesus. Well, yep, this one's run up a lot. So, it's kind of like you just wait for a whole ecosystem dip, for the whole market to dip, and that's where you get these coins. But still relatively pretty cheap in market cap and stuff like that. I think it gets still run. But yeah, let's check out Beats. I haven't looked at Beats in a minute. Beethoven X. I like this project quite a lot. Let's look. Oh, it's at 3 cents. This coin had been, I think at the low has been like a cent or so on this one. Yeah, look at that. Oh, 80% of a penny actually. Cent. Yeah, this is done roughly since the bottom of here of like 80% of a penny. So it's done almost a 4x. This has performed pretty well. So a lot of the Phantom alts have done really, really good. If you go over here to the Phantom ecosystem, let's look for bullshit. Yeah, man. If I was working on there, I mean, I'd fix this up a lot, man. I'd just take mostly just annoying cryptocurrencies and stuff like that. But yikes, dude, those bullshit. Look at that. It's still showing Spell, man. Get the fuck out of here. Let me look at Spell. No way. Watch this shit's coming back. That'd be so funny. Yeah, it's still kind of going sideways. Yeah, it's up 50%. I'd be careful. This is a Daniele play and stuff like that, man. Man, fuck all that. One of the main coins, and it's down here at the bottom. So stupid. That's such a dumb. Yeah, like CoinGecko ain't perfect. Nope. But definitely, man. But hey, man, I love to hear about you guys, man. How was your Christmases and doing and stuff? You guys hang out with the family? How's everything been? Yoink. Yeah, I'll get to super chats right now. Yeah. All right, let's get to super chats. Actually, that's another one thing. Boom, man. What's going on, man? With the I was saying Californian. With the Canadian $5, man. Thanks you, brothers. 64. DC is the realest, man. Saint Nick slaying gifts out here on Christmas. Definitely, man. The stealthy juice, man. DC, the greatest Mexican that ever lived. Nice. RBW, it's just too low in price. I think I brought it up earlier in the stream. It's purple. A little bit too early in the stream and stuff like that. I think it can do some really big numbers. It's just the market cap's so damn low. So it's like really I got to take shots at it. Sort of like maybe it can go back to $300-400 million market cap. So at like 5 or 6 million, and do pretty good. But there's still inflation and stuff like that. Where did I see Gulp pumping to? It can go to like $2 to $3 plus and stuff like that. I think that's probably it went to 81 cents during the bull run. We're going to have to see it this time really launch up, but it's going to be really with the GameFi hype and more of the coins, more of the ecosystem really burgeoning, more games on the network, a lot of that stuff. Amber, what's going on? It's purple. That's right, brother. Thank you. Yeah, I've answered what's up 3 Diglets. Answered this earlier. Viking, man, what's up with the $5 super chat? Shout out to you, Moon Gang. Happy Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's from me and the FNF gang. Whoo! Shout out to the FNF gang, baby. Hell yeah. SJ answered this one earlier. Shout out to you. Yeah, I looked at this one. Yeah. Extra sweet XRP. Jesus Christ. It's like he just wants to stab me in the heart. Cookie Monster with $5 super chat. Okay, so it's $10 super chat. Join the Citadel squad today. Looking forward to the crypto mindset course next year, 2024. Gang, let's go. She with me. It's purple. That's right. So make sure you guys sign up for that. You guys, best way is to join the Citadel. You guys, this is the #1 place where we're gonna give the guys at the Citadel first access to the course once it goes live. The course will go live in January. We'll give news out when in here, as well as there's a lot of fight clubs, things we're doing, as well as all kinds of like private calls with guys in the Citadel. And when you get to the courses, you get all the coins and all the ecosystems that we're currently looking at and doing as well as teach yourself up. Now is the time. Don't waste any time. Get all the basics, get to intermediate, and then from there we'll teach you up the rest. But we are gonna we got the best course when it comes to A to Z. Like join the Citadel, you'll get a discount for the next crypto mindset course. And if you pay with crypto, 15% off on top of that, which is pretty good. But that's literally the #1 way to stay up, because one of the big things is like you'll if you literally still are like shaky about what's going on, literally what will end up happening is that you'll be fucking around trying to learn what you're doing, and you'll waste a bunch of time now where you could be buying and actively knowing if you already knew what you're doing. So this will speed you up. It allows you, because you sped up and you were able to get to a point where you're more proficient, you're able to then take advantage of a lot more opportunities that you wouldn't be able to take advantage of later. And that's the big thing. Speed kills. Imagine if you were able to have 3 extra more months in the bull run because you understood the run a lot faster. It's gonna be more than that, really, because it really will speed you up a year plus too. And let me tell you, an extra year, an extra 6 months of being able to buy at cheaper prices because you understand where it goes. And then later on, you're like, oh my God, I really understand, and I'm really playing around. That's what puts you in the position, because some of the coins you buy today, you'll be able to, like, you may not have as much cash in the future. Let's just say you're still making the same amount a year from now, but because the portfolio's gone up, you'll be able to take a little bit profits from this coin and this coin, put into a new project, really make a lot of X's, and you can Johnny Appleseed your way into a lot more crypto money, cultivating your crypto, dollar cost averaging your crypto. Like, this is why Charlie calls himself Cultivate Crypto and I'm dollar cost crypto, is because we're shake and bake. We put you in the position to fucking win. And on top of that, all the guys that keep taking our courses, it keeps the sword sharp. You're paying fucking attention. And if you're paying attention, you're going to get all the fucking ladies' attention, all the money attention, man. You want these bills, man? You got to fucking pay. You just got to do it, man. Pulse 3 cents. So sign up to the Citadel today, you guys, man. That's the Christmas spirit right here, man. Beautiful. And then on top of that too, dude, you won't believe how many people I've gotten so many DMs like, brother, like, bro, like we made people like their first $10,000. I had guys showing me crazy ass numbers, like first $100,000, first big 6 figures, 7 figures in profit, and they're all taking the course because it's like fuck it. It's like an insurance policy, like the multivitamin. Why not take it? Like, literally, why not take it? Fuck it. Like, because you understand, as you make more and more money, one extra little tip is like unbelievable amount of money. Once the course is opening up, we will let you know after the new year, but it's going to be in January, and it's only going to be available for about 7 days, 5 days, and then it's closed. So we will have details and stuff in January, but we're waiting until after New Year's and stuff to launch it and stuff. So there you go. If you ain't first, you're last, and that's right. Let me get back to the super chats. But hey, Cookie Monster, thank you, brother. We need a purple at least once. All right. I'll give you a purple, just one.
Are you worried about her location, player? You know she with me. Quit bothering us. It's purple.
It was a bad year because, look, I'm only 14. Look what it did to me.
14 years old?
Yeah, 14 years old. And look what I look like. For crying out loud.
Look what I look like. Oh my God, dude. I love that. That's so funny. All right. Chris, do you think Beam will be a huge gainer? I have to look at, there's a bunch of beams. Could you be specific, Chris, on which beam you're talking about? Just so I know. Because there's like a lot of beam projects, apparently, when I looked right now. Caught up to all the super chats. Let's see, JP Morgan, BTC's priced in for the halving. Man, they're full of shit. Yeah. That's crazy. And we're gonna be looking at a lot more coins and ecosystems and everything like that. There's a couple of new L1s that I've been actively buying now that I've not even mentioned even on today's stream, because it's gonna be for the crypto mindset guys. And they're still pretty cheap, and could be some good plays, man. We're going to be making some good plays. A lot more ecosystem tokens we're going to take a look at. I'm going to be distributing a lot more capital into the Phantom ecosystem, into a lot of new projects in there, as well as some oldie goldies and stuff, and really start checking it out, man. If you had to pick a wallet outside of MetaMask, which one would you trust your bags with? It'd be the Trezor wallet. Now, it's not as versatile because sometimes they can't hold some of the newest coins. So sometimes you are stuck with a MetaMask, or you might be stuck with a Phantom wallet. A Phantom wallet's a pretty decent wallet to hold funds in there. Exodus wallet's pretty decent as well. Some people are a little pissy with Trust Wallet and stuff like that. So like, you don't have to do Trust Wallet, but like Exodus, Coinbase wallet, and the Trezor are pretty good outside of MetaMask, of course. What a week in January, Melly Mel, my God. It's not going to be the first week. Okay, there you go. Hey, but with that, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, man. It's been a beautiful Christmas, man. Let's make this money. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I will be doing a stream on New Year's, as I'll let you guys know on Twitter when I'm going to be streaming next. But I will be streaming on New Year's. So go hang out with the go hang out with the family, you guys. And yeah, don't get too shit-faced. Peace.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's elf. A box St. Cherry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt. Try not to be a cunt. Rudolph the reindeer, I'm sleighing up to Lapland. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, cunt.